Hello, good evening. Labour has called for an urgent audit of the concrete in public buildings.
The government said it contacted schools like this one in Brixton because guidance on RAC changed. So some pupils here will be relocated to another school while repairs take place. Ever since 8:30 this morning, students have been filing into what is normally the dining room here at Wootton Park School in Northampton. We've seen the full range of emotions. We've seen excitement, we've seen nerves. So let's wander over here, Gareth, and let's speak to one or two more. So I think we have here, it's Adele and Oliver. So Adele, just tell me how you're feeling today. You've got your results this morning.
I'm feeling really happy with what I got.
Well, the BBC's Harry Farley has been looking into Sheila's stories for a series of reports for this programme, and he's here now. Harry, why do this?
Well, Michelle, this really arose out of a sense that this story could tell us something wider about modern Britain. As we'll hear in the package, there were multiple failures by different agencies, but also by so many ordinary people who would have had an idea that something was wrong.
For me, I remember distinctively the day that I smelt the smell.
It's degrading what happened to Sheila, and it's inhumane.
When police broke down the door of a flat in South London, they found a tidy, clean apartment and the remains of a woman they could only identify by her dental records. At 1 a.m, two people approached Jeff Sanford's beloved Ford Fiesta outside his home in Rayleigh, Essex. Essex police say it is just one of more than 100 Ford Fiestas stolen in the last month alone.
The porch light come on.
In Jeff's case, no suspect has been identified.
And it was as brazen as that.
Well, let's speak now with our faith and ethics reporter, Harry Farley. And Harry, morning to you. The three different faiths coming together to make the same appeal.
Yes, that's right, Ben. We heard just a few moments ago from Justin Welby, the Archbishop of Canterbury, Sheikh Ibrahim Mogra, who's an imam from Leicester, and Rabbi Jonathan Witterberg, who's a senior rabbi in Masorti Judaism, UK. Just to put this in context and to explain why members of the Jewish community feel concerned, the Metropolitan Police in the last few minutes have conducted a briefing, and they gave us some new figures. So in the last 2 weeks, so the week before the war and in the last week of the war, there were 105 anti-Semitic incidents in London.
Our correspondent Harry Farley is at the union's headquarters in central London. And Harry, this is a dispute which has caused huge upset for students.
Well, that's right, Jane. For those students who are graduating this summer without knowing their final grade, or indeed having to postpone their graduation entirely, that might affect potential job offers, it might affect future career decisions, it might affect their other future plans. And the meeting happening this lunchtime is for the union to decide its next steps, and that includes the possibility of balloting for further action that would extend beyond October.
Morning, Harry. What's been the reaction to this incident where you are?
The Venice mayor described it as an apocalyptic scene at the site of the crash. He said he was speechless and tragedy has struck our community. As you saw from Louise's report there, 40 people were thought to be on board. At least 21 have died, and it's worth saying this morning that another 18 are injured and 5 more of those are seriously injured, and so there are fears this morning that that death toll of 21 could rise even further.